If you're curious about eco-awakening, this mysterious shift in consciousness, then I'm inviting you to go on wonders. What are wonders? Well, I will start by explaining what wonders are not. Wonders are not hikes. They are not with the intention of moving from one spot to another spot. They are not a space to burn calories or count steps or take photographs. Instead, wonders are a true, deep experiential immersion, individual immersion into the beauties and mysteries of the land. It is as if you're going on a solo pilgrimage, roaming among the paths and not paths of earth, of the terrain, and being in full conversation with all the beings around you. When you go on wonders, it's important to first of all, make sure your physical safety is ensured. And to do that, when you go on wonders, it's important to carry a backpack, and inside you have a bottle of water and some dry food like nuts or dry fruits, and you have different layers because the weather might change. Maybe a rain jacket or a hat. It's important also to have an emergency whistle here hanging on your neck, and to have your phone with you, but keep it on flight mode and use it only in the case of emergency. And also to have a flashlight in case darkness comes and you need to find your way back in the dark. You might need also to let a friend or a dear person know that you are intending to go on a wander in that particular place, and to inform them at what time you're planning to come back. It's always good to have a watch with you, so you don't need to look into your phone for the time, because once you enter the wonder, you enter the realm of the timelessness, and then it is kind of hard to track the time. So the watch will help you to return back on time. And returning back on time is actually very important, because if you are late, then this dear one who is waiting for your return will be alarmed, and perhaps they need to come after you and look for you. But this is all about safety. While we seek physical safety in the wonders, we look for psychospiritual edginess in the wonders. We are inviting you, first of all, to begin your wonder by choosing a wild or semi-wild place. And once you arrive there, to cross a threshold. And this little ritual of crossing a threshold is very, very important, because this is the moment when you are inviting the shift of consciousness to come in. So you might choose to step over a stone or under a branch of a tree, whatever you choose. When you are crossing that threshold, you need to remember that you're leaving your ordinary world behind and you're entering the extraordinary world behind, the mysterious world, the sacred world. You're not anymore carrying with you all the responsibilities and roles you have been having so far, but instead you're going into the mystery with full attention, with full presence, with full curiosity, and with an intention. And this is also important. Perhaps you want to speak out loud early on when you cross the threshold what your intention is. What are you looking for, in a way, as you are crossing the threshold? So once you have said your intention and you have crossed the threshold, you are invited to wander aimlessly, and be called by places. It's not that like you are choosing places, but the places are choosing you. They are calling you, they are luring you, whether it is with their beauty or their grotesque or their frightening energy. They are in a way calling you. So you're invited to go with your tummy and your belly button or your nose or your imagination leading you in the wonder, and to be in this conversation with the land and the beings that you are going to be encountered with. Emotions are very important and they are welcome and invited. You might be in the company of joy or grief or fear or love, utter love, and open up your heart to all that comes. And I would say just be open and be curious and see what happens, because magical, extraordinary, deep things can happen in your wonder. When you wonder enough and you feel that the wonder has concluded or your time of return has come, then you are invited to perhaps give a gratitude to the land that has hosted you or to the being that you were in conversation with, and to again very mindfully cross the threshold back to the ordinary world, perhaps by making a promise or sharing a song or finding your own way of coming back to the ordinary world after being in the extraordinary world. And finally, ultimately, once you are back at home, please take time to journal about your experience, because the more you journal about your experience, the more you deepen the experience. And the more you deepen your experience, the more space you are opening in your heart and in your everyday life for mysterious shifts to happen inside of you. Thank you.